What is going on, everybody? It is Jacob Tucker back at it again for another Flow YouTube tutorial. I'm actually back home in New York now, so that's why I'm in a different location. But anyway, let's dive right into the video. So, as you all know, Secure Cadence recently, got released, and there was some minor breaking changes here and there. One of which was optional references, which is amazing. But it's going to make some of your code look a bit different, and some people have been struggling with how to get references to things that exist in dictionaries. So I'm going to show you the old way to do that and then the new way to do that. So I have a contract called Hello World, and I have a dictionary that maps a uint64 to a test resource. Test resource is defined here very simply. I've initialized the test dictionary, and then I have a function here that returns a reference to a test. So in the old way of Cadence, the way you would do this is you would say return a reference to self.test at a certain, uint64, let's say 0, right? I'm just going to come up with a random one as a reference to test, okay? And so what would happen in old Cadence is you would get a reference to it, and then if nothing existed there, it would simply just, like panic on the spot. And so it just wouldn't work. However, as you can tell, because Cadence has been updated to the newest version, this isn't the case anymore. And so what actually happens now is when you get a reference to something in a dictionary, it actually returns a optional reference just like that. And so, of course, if we wanted to, we could return a reference optional here. But another way to do this is if you want to make sure that you actually return a reference to something that really does exist, you can take this expression, remember, put the question mark at the end, and wrap the whole thing in parentheses, and either force unwrap it or put a panic and say like oops, and just say something like nothing exists at this index. Okay, so very similar to how you would do it with any other optional type. You can get rid of the optional by either panicking or more simply just using the force unwrap operator, and that will work just fine. Or like I was mentioning earlier, you can leave it as a optional and just return a optional reference like that. So that's how you get reference or references to optional types. And I hope this helps, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, peace.